Alright guys, the next video, and we're going to do the drawer fronts and lid and the handles. So you're going to take your ruler, and this piece is 2 inches. What I like to do is go right to the 1 inch mark. And you can tell that by just sliding it in the corner. And since it is 5 inches, you're going to go to 2 and 3 inch, and you're going to put a mark at 2 and 3 inches so you know your centerpiece. And you're just going to extend it out here. And we're going to go ahead and take our X-Acto knife and cut that. You need to make sure you give a good cut, not too long, and go all the way through your cutting mat. Make sure it is a cutting mat. It will. X-Acto knife is super sharp. And please be careful because you can really cut yourself really bad. Do not want you to get hurt. So once you get this done, you're going to take the next piece and do that one. I'm going to leave the lid, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go about halfway, and I'm going to do the same thing at the 2 mark and the 3 mark so that I can see it. And I do it with pencil. So, and I did it with both sides. One is the texture side up and one is the matte side, so that you can see what they're going to look like. This is just an example, obviously, because I would have been more of a perfectionist when I did it. And again, you want to dig through it. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stick this over. It may not be exact. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, so you're going to take a 3/4 inch by a 3 inch is the way I have this measured. This is 3/4 of an inch, and this is 3 inches. You're going to score it at 1/4 of an inch, and then you're going to tape it. This is your handles, guys. Now, if you want to use rope or other things, you can. I use this because I think it looks more realistic. And when I designed this a toolbox, I wanted to make sure it was as realistic as possible. And when you flip it over with the tape here, guys, you're going to score it down. And you're going to make sure it's good and tight. And what I do is I actually pull this and run this through your fingers like you would a ribbon, so that it gets some curvature to it and some movement. So let's try the bigger one. You're going to go through the hole. If you can get it through, then you're good. And we're going to flip it through the other hole. And this is where I said to move it through. Okay, here's where the brads come in. And I decided to go with black ones on this one. You're going to put the brads on both ends with the flat side going through the hole. Flatten it down. I'm afraid there might be another video. I'm really trying, guys. I got as much as I could prepped. I mean, it's taken me an hour just to prep, so I hope you guys appreciate this. And I didn't write the measurements down the first time. I didn't think anybody would like it that much. So I'm doing the best I can. So you're going to do that on one side. That gives that a nice finished look at the edge so that you don't see any holes poking through. Again, you don't have to, but I think it gives a nice masculine hammered look. So we're going to get this one done. There we go. See how nice that looks? And I hate these little legs on this thing. So once you get like this, and this is another thing I have a pencil for. I want you to see what I do with the pencil. That's going to pull up just enough here for you to know how much to cut. Because you don't want all of this on there. If you really want all of that on the inside, you can. And just let it fly, and it's flicking in my hair. So now this is where we tape. Now you're going to use that pencil again, so don't worry about it. And I do have the drawers out, so this is going to be good. And this you're going to put a lot of tape on. You want to go over the brads so the brads get like melted down. I know you guys probably don't like to use tape like this. You can't really use glue. It's not going to work right. I mean, you can try it. to each its own. I find that you get a little extra movement and time to get this together. So again, this is where I use the pencil. I'm going to put the pencil back through, and be careful you don't mark your paper. So this will pull, and you'll see that it'll pull. It'll pull right where you want it. And this is for the larger drawer. So we're going to go in. I always want to go the opposite way. And we're going to go in and we're going to trim this off here. And I'm only going to use the pencil long enough to get it set on the one side here. And then I let go of it. And then you're going to have to pull it up in the middle because it's going to want to pull. Okay. Again, I want to flatten this down on the inside. And I got a bubble there. I've never had a bubble. Oh, I'm just feeling so rushed. This takes me so long and I'm so perfect. Sorry guys, I'm doing my best. So this looks really nice. So now that this drawer is almost done, I'm going to stick this over. It's almost done. We got one more piece to go to that. And then we're going to do the same thing to this one. And I already have these pieces already ready. So let's see if this fits. Yep. Fly by the seat of my pants sometimes, guys. If you're up with me late tonight. Okay, see, now that one doesn't. So this is where I said that it may not always fit right. And we're going to go in with the X-Acto knife and touch it up just a little bit more longer. And you need a little longer anyway for the brads to go in. Let's try this again. And it should go this time. There we go. Okay. And again, we're going to put the brads in. I think I'm going to put them all in at one time and then do the legs. Now, I don't use the brads at the top, but you can. I got them out. I may. Depends on, I mean, we're already at so many videos now. Okay. I made it a little faster, I think. Pardon me, I gotta get my face down here a little bit. Concentrating. I get quiet when I'm concentrating. I hope you guys like this. I really do. Okay, because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I have been working on this on and off, and my father-in-law came in and kind of surprised us. I mean, we knew he was coming, but he kind of shocked us by coming in on us a little bit earlier than what we were expecting. And where's it at? I can't find the leg on this one. Oh, it already bent. It bent when I did it. Interesting. That's new. Okay, so do the same thing as before. I'm going to pull that up a little bit so that I can cut it. Because I don't want any more excess stuff than I have to. Because it'll bow it a little bit. So now back to taping. Hopefully we can get this on. And we should be able to finish it up in the next video. Again, good tape. Good tape. I like to really go over, especially the middle. Okay, so let's get this piece on so that we can move on. And this gives me a chance to pull it up in the middle and straighten it out. So you can pull it so it doesn't bow. Okay, and here we go on to this piece. And this is going to do this video, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.